7 to 10 years. That's the average time it takes for someone with endometriosis to get diagnosed. 7 to 10 years of pain, of being misdiagnosed, ignored, gaslit by the people who are supposed to help. That's not a gap, that's a failure. Welcome back to my Endo Talks. Are you listening? I'm your host, Patricia. Last episode, I told you how it all started for me. At 11 years old, in pain, already being told it was just part of being a woman. But today, we're talking about the years that followed, those long, frustrating, invisible years between my first symptoms and my diagnosis. And why this is not just my story, it's our story. After that first period, things never really got better. Middle school, high school, college, I kept living with pain. By the time I was in my 20s, I had already seen multiple doctors. I tried numerous types of birth control, pills, patches, injections, different pain meds, diet changes. I was told repeatedly that I had cysts. One doctor suggested that I seek therapy. Another offered to remove my uterus, which I was not ready for. No one even mentioned the word endometriosis. I started to doubt myself. I thought, maybe I am just weak. Maybe this is just what being a woman feels like. But then I met a specialist, someone who actually listened. Here's the thing. Endometriosis affects over 190 million people worldwide. And yet, the average diagnosis takes 7 to 10 years. Why? Because pain is normalized. Because young girls are told they're dramatic. Because women are often dismissed in medical settings. Endometriosis symptoms mimic other conditions like IBS, ovarian cysts, or anxiety. So it's easy to get misdiagnosed if your doctor isn't trained to recognize the signs. But when diagnosis is delayed, lives are affected. Fertility, careers, mental health, relationships, all of it suffers when we aren't believed. If it took you years to get diagnosed, I want you to hear me right now. It was not your fault. You didn't imagine it. You didn't wait too long. The system failed you. And if you're still searching for answers, don't give up. You have every right to advocate for yourself, to ask for referrals, and to say, I need more than a painkiller, because you are the expert on your body. I want to hear your diagnosis story. Was it fast? Did it take years? Were you told it was something else first? Leave a comment or DM me on Instagram at MyEndoTalks. Share this episode with someone who's still waiting, someone who's in that gap right now. They need to know they're not alone and that they're not crazy. Next time, I'll be talking about what happens after diagnosis, because the truth is, a name isn't a cure. Until then, trust your body, ask the hard questions, and never forget, my Endo Talks. Are you listening?